5.7 liter Hemi exhaust manifolds. And the dreaded Hemi tick coming from your exhaust. Okay, I'm rebuilding this, or it's not a full rebuild, but it's pretty close to a full rebuild on the engine I'm working on. So, I put my straight edge. You see quite the gap there, right? And here is pretty good. And then here, there's a gap. So in the middle, this guy right here is my high one. And I have a belt sander that I use. Now when I do this, I keep my head down low at this level. Like I have a welding mask I put on. And I press down because I want to see exactly what I'm doing. Because if you're standing above it, you got no idea what you're doing. You're just guessing. It seems to work. But I already did the other one. And it was pretty much the same thing. So that's the passenger side. And the passenger side and the driver's side do not fit, so you can't even get them things backwards if you wanted to. So this is like at the back of the engine, right? Front of the engine. Didn't even touch it. And the same thing, I started with this. This one was the high one. And I started with this one. And I just ground her down. And then just worked it. And right now it's really close. So there's a with the straight edge on these two across this way. There's a bit of a gap here and a bit of a gap here. Not much. And I'm not going to spend all day trying to fix that one. The gasket should take up that slack, right? Because when you torque these down, you got to keep going around and around and around until your ratchet stops clicking. Because it will constantly, because you'll start, you'll think it's torqued, go over them again, they're all loose again, torque them again, go over, till they all click. And it should, theoretically, work. Because these have already warped. And they shouldn't keep on warping. Like they've already warped. And then just, like I said, I'll do this one first. Get her down, check it. Just keep doing it, grind it down, checking, grind it down, checking, grind it down, checking, grind it down, checking, until you got it. And you got to use the belt sander. You have to use the belt sander because a grinding disc is like, they don't sit flat, right? What happens is it's really hard to get them flat across because the bevel on these things, and like this flapper disc, like this will eat that metal off like nothing, but it won't be truly flat. And the biggest grit I could find was 80 grit for this belt sander. So it'd be nice if it was 40 or even 60, but 80 is the max I could find. But it doesn't take long, as long as you're I find as long as I'm at this level, Now I'm pressing down hard, and I'm just staying focused on the one port here, making sure that my sanding belt is staying on the whole thing. Because if you get over, no, you can get over too far and you're not doing nothing. So if you're down here low, you can see what you're doing. And do one, right? See that? And you got to hold them at that angle anyways. Or this one's a different angle, but... And just keep going until you get them true, right? So that's too much of a gap right now. And there's a gap at the front here, so that means these, right now this one here is too tall. So it's warped this way, and it's warped this way. So we'll fix that. But I'm not going to show you grind it because I can't do it. And then, like I said, this one here was done, and it's pretty close. There's a tiny little gap here and tiny little gap here. I guess I could grind it down some more, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Peace out.